Hey, it's Carl, and just thought I'd shoot this video today. We had a great hangout yesterday. We were talking about, comparison of a person working a regular job, so to speak, and then someone who actually comes online and does an online business. And we were talking about, the differences about it. I went into a few details on, as an example. You go and you find a job, and it's free to find a job, right? So you go and you find a job, and then you go in and you get interviewed. And during that interview, they're going to tell you, they're going to ask you a few things about yourself and so forth, and find out what your work ethic is. Then they're going to tell you what your duties are in that job and what you need to do and what your hours are going to be and how much you're going to get paid, that sort of thing. All that's free, okay? Now, here's the other side, or the downside of that, okay? People don't take into consideration the costs to actually have a job, okay? They don't look at having a job as an expense like they do if you were to become an entrepreneur and start your own business. Well, here's the difference, okay? You get a job, so now you've got to commute to that job, okay, 5 days a week, maybe 6, depending on whatever job you have, okay? So you have the commute, which is let's say an hour to 2 hours, whatever it's going to be, by car, by bus, whatever it is, okay? So you have that's going to happen. So there's time that's lost, okay? Then you go to your work, and you work an 8-hour shift or whatever it is, 40-hour week or 44-hour week, whatever it is, okay? So now there's 44 hours that you're going to be putting in that you've got to do work throughout all of those hours, okay? You got to work to make your salary or your wage or whatever you're going to be doing, okay, however you're getting paid. Then you got your commute home, okay? Now that's the time factor, okay? So now we're looking at, anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day out of your day just from your business, okay? Now let's talk about the costs, okay? So we now have the cost to commute to your work and to commute home. Okay, so either it's gas costs if you have your own car or truck or whatever, or you have the cost of transit. Okay, so you're roughly looking at anywhere, depending on the kind of vehicle you have, anywhere from say $150 to $300 a month in transit costs. Okay, that's what's going to cost you in commuting costs just to go to work. Okay, so now that's $300 a month that you're paying for that. Now, let's take into consideration that maybe you will bring your lunch to work 3 or 4 days out of the week, okay? So let's say you're going to buy yourself lunch 1 or 2 days a week, okay? At roughly $12 to $15 a lunch. So that's $30 a week. So that's another $120, okay, that you're going to do because you're going to buy lunch, okay? If you're buying it every day of the week, now we can talk about $200 to $300. Okay, depending, because the average lunch is around $10 to $15. Okay, so now you've got the cost of gas, which is $200 to $300 a month. Then you've got the food, which could be anywhere from $100 to $250. Okay, so you're looking at $400 a month in costs just for work. That's what it costs you to go to work. Okay, and be at work. Or maybe it's $500, depending on how much food that you're going to have for lunch or whatever it is. Okay, so nobody takes that into consideration. That's what it costs you to get paid every single month. It costs you $300 to $500. Okay. Now, the other part of the thing, the coin, the other side of the coin is this: you have to work 8 hours a day. If you don't put in the 8 hours a day, or you go to work and you don't do any of the work that you're assigned to do every day, chances are you're going to lose that employment, okay? And then there's no money coming in. And then you got to start the whole thing all over again. Do the whole job search, okay? Then you got to go and you got to find another one. And this job could be even further away, so now your costs go up, okay? On your commute and everything else. Maybe they don't have an on-site cafe or restaurant or anything. You got to go to a restaurant. Now you got to commute to that. Okay? Maybe you got to drive, maybe it's a walk, whatever it is. But now you got time factors. Okay? There's a lot of things that people don't take into consideration working a regular job. Okay? And then you have online business, like what I do and many others do. Okay? My costs a month to run my particular business is $200 a month. That's what it costs me. Now, when I make my sales, I make a certain amount of commission per sales, depending on where it is. It could be anywhere from 30 to 70% on the commissions that I'm making, okay? Now, my job is to do certain tasks every day, just like you would in your regular job. You get tasks that you got to do. I have tasks that I have to do every day, and I need to follow those tasks every single day. If I don't, I won't make any money, okay? Just like if you don't do what you're supposed to do at your full-time job, you're going to get fired and you're not going to have a job. So the thing that you have to realize is that if you're not going to take anything serious, whether it's your job that you're going to, because believe me, if you're slacking off there, somebody's watching and you're on a dial, okay, that it's going to happen. Your head could be on the chopping block, okay? People always say, well, I got security at a job. Well, there's no job that's ever secure, okay? I mean, there's people that have been with jobs for 20 years and they get chopped, okay? Doesn't matter. There is no security in business whatsoever. Even as a business owner, there's no security there because you are now responsible for all your own sales, just like you're responsible for doing your job every day so that you get paid. So when you come online and you look at a business and you go and you ask the person, well, what do I have to do? How many hours is it going to take? Okay? These are not serious questions to be asking anybody, okay? Because online here, I'm a serious entrepreneur. When someone says, well, I don't have time, I just say, well, have a nice day. Fine. I don't even waste my time anymore with anybody. Because if they're not going to take this serious, if the first question they're going to ask me is, well, how much money am I going to make? Or how many hours do I have to work? Or what do I have to do? You know what? That's the end of your interview. You're not getting the job. It's that simple, okay? Because we as entrepreneurs, when we're out looking for affiliates, we go through, at least you should be, going through an interview stage, okay? Excuse me. Because if you don't, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking on lazy people, just like you would find in jobs. Some people are just lazy, they don't do their job, and other people in the workplace get pissed off because they got to carry the load for somebody else who's not doing their job. Okay? Been there. Maybe you have too. Okay? So think about that. So when you come in here and you start doing that kind of stuff, now you're making the workload harder for other people. And a lot of people aren't going to put up with it. Me, I go through a targeting phase right there where, an interview phase where I will find out whether these people are worthy enough to work with me. Because I work hard. And I like to make money. And if others are going to come on board with me and aren't going to have the same attitude, they're not coming on board with me. I'll tell them to go work for the competition. Go work for somebody else. Be the thorn in their butt. Okay? So I'm looking for real people that want to make a real income online. You know, I've been a 5-figure earner for years, okay, in the businesses I get into. I've created 5-figure earners. We do it all the time because that's what we do. I like to create success stories. And I'm looking to work with anybody who wants to be a success story. But the moment you ask me how much work you have to do or how much time you have to put in, think about that before you say it to me, because I'm not going to go any further with you. I'll be done at that point. Okay? So, just letting it all out. I'm a guy who's fully transparent. I'm going to let you know how I feel about things. I'm looking for serious people to work with because, again, I'm in search of reaching my goals just like you're in search of reaching your goals. And together we can do it. But I won't build anybody's business for them. I refuse to do that. And this is the problem that's online. Everybody wants everybody else to build their business and make them money. Okay? That's not the attitude you come to this industry for, because people are getting fed up with it, to be quite honest. And, I turn down people all the time, every single day, because I only want to work with people who are serious about building an income. So if that's you, then let's connect, okay? Because I'm building a very, very strong team in Empower right now, and I'm being very selective. I don't allow everybody to join my team. I'm selective. I go through a filtering process. and you should probably too if you're building a business, because you are going to have a lot of people that are going to end up causing you more harm in your business than good if they don't pull their weight. So just thought I'd share this today because an online business is just as actually it's more powerful than an offline business. We create more millionaires in this industry than the standard corporate world does. So with that said, have a great day. You want to get on board with me, text me if you're seeing this in Facebook. Maybe there's a link you can click on. I don't know, but connect with me. My Skype is RMC Global. Okay, feel free to add me to Skype. Let's have a chat and let's see what we can do to get you on your way. Okay, but remember, you're gonna do your part. Okay, otherwise it'll be a short conversation. Have a great day.